Okay, so here's an update on the hit and run last night that I saw and videotaped and photographed and was only one of the witnesses to that. Apparently, somebody's selling their fresh products there. Apparently, from what I understand, the report was written up without the hit and run part. And that's beyond belief because the guy had left the scene of the crime. I got video to prove that he reappeared after he left, and it was like there's been some time that transpired before he returned. He was on the phone, I guess, with somebody, because I saw the phone light over his steering wheel as he was leaving. And after he circled the car he hit, which he didn't even bother to get out of the car, and he just drove out. And I was like, dude, people are watching you. You were on video. How could you be so stupid to throw your driver's license away, leaving the scene of an accident, especially when you hit a car that hard? They really jacked this girl's car. Like she had to get a rental car today. She has kids, man. She could have not known and gotten a really bad wreck, and bad things could have happened. If witnesses didn't contact her, because that's just wrong. When you hit a car that hard and do that kind of damage. But yeah, so anyway, she's busy contacting some other authorities and making sure they're aware that it was a hit and run, and the guy, left the scene of the crime and reappeared later. And probably because somebody told him, oh man, you should never leave, the scene of a crime. And he probably thought he'd go back there and that car would be gone and it'd be no problem, don't worry about it, piece of cake, because it's in front of a gym and people were in and out. But that's not the way it happened, because everybody was waiting on the sheriffs, and then he suddenly showed up. So there's something wrong with that picture. Seems to me there's some bit of favoritism, or this officer is very inexperienced on how to write a proper report, and I do believe that'll be rectified pretty quickly. It also makes a difference on the insurance report too, because of how they pay, because sometimes they take off the collision, sometimes they take off the vandalism side of it, whatever, or they take off on the comp. And you've got to make sure that it's done the right way as per the situation, because it can really screw your insurance up, and then it makes it look like it's your fault. This would come under that like vandalism clause because it was a hit and run, but it needs to be clarified and everything, so this girl has a better insurance record. It's bad enough she has to rent a vehicle because the car is just unsafe to drive. She has children, so not knowing the structural damage on it, because he hit it so damn hard. It was just hard to believe how hard this guy hit that car. I mean, it rocked, and it pushed it back a couple feet, and it was parked. It was SUV. Obviously, his phone call must have been pretty good. I don't know, but pretty stupid. Especially when he drove around to her vehicle and then decided to leave. Like, how obvious is that? And told some story about how he got out of the car, and he did not, because I got it on video and pictures, and they have no video too. Start talking around and said he just lives right over there, and he pointed. I just live right over there. I had to go home and get pencil and paper so that I could write you a note. Well, obviously, if you're parked right at the front door of the gym, you're probably in the gym. There was only about 25 people there in the gym last night. That's not counting all the cars out in the parking lot where people hang out. It's kind of a hangout place. You see a lot of stuff there. And so there was a man on the front desk right there. They don't move. They're on the desk. He walked right in there and asked to use his pen and paper. So, yeah, the story was bullcrap shady. And it didn't take him that long to get to his place and get back for pen and paper. It wouldn't even have took that long to drive downtown to Walmart and do that and come back. He was gone for quite a while. That was no around the corner gig. Big lie. I mean, he did come back, but it was a long time after. But the thing is that he should have never left. He should have made the effort immediately to try to contact the owner of that vehicle. Sometimes people come to an agreement and go, hey man, you know, it's cool, or give me a couple hundred or whatever, or don't worry about it, or... But no, this guy's split. Too many eyes in that parking lot. Way too many eyes. So that's the deal with that, and it's a shame. So she's working on it with law enforcement, the insurance company, lawyer, all that stuff right now. Try to get stuff squared away. Florida is real funny. Both cars are Florida, and so they're most probably Florida driver's license. And Florida has like a different mode entirely for their legalities with vehicles and stuff. So you don't play with them too much because they put you in jail real quick. For a lot of different reasons. The biggest thing is drugs, guns, and drunks. Those are like the three biggest things you do not want to do in Florida. That's an absolute. They just are really bad about that. Man, if I could get some seriously good Mexican food somewhere. I went to that place the other night and I figured that those carnitas tacos I got, they had a damn taste like pineapple chunks in it or something. That just tastes really strange. That's like biting on a candy bar and eating meat. It was really gross. I didn't like that part. Other than that, they were pretty good. They were strange how they put the flour and the corn tortilla on each taco. That was really strange, or they were really high. I don't know. It takes way too long to get their food. So, big day from work today. I hope you guys have a really great day. And as always, do something kind for a stranger. Love everybody. Show the love. Too much of a good thing is wonderful, and you know what? We'll take a whole lot of that. Talk to you guys later. I love you. Thanks so much for riding with me. I'll see you in a little bit.